Cincinnati or Missouri? Cincinnati or Missouri? I'm gonna go Missouri. Shoot him. Shoot him. Yo, so this motherfucker sent like I said, Phantom. Oh.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, Reese Davis, David Wallach, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
His fucking internet kicked out last week. Kicked out again this time. Kicked out again right when we went to school.
The Trojans will kick it away to start.
I said, hold on, I understand why everything has to go his way.
Coming out with it, it's Ashley. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll go to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some wheels.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short game. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound
by this
defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. And they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quarterback run is part of their
That's
game
bullshit.
plan.
I couldn't move it.
And they'll stop it just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Swings it out to the flat. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is
Well,
going to
no,
be bearing down on him.
came down
Nice job
and
catching
then
the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly.
But he did move his line. I guess he was moving his line before it cut out his line.
The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They're going to do a better job.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Well, yeah, you know, coming back from 7 is tough to do in the half. I'm like, bro, they played a whole half already. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's his fault. Oh no, I looked at this shit. I don't know how you let him score.
On the move, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks.
Because that was about to be my thing. I was like,
and that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Looking to buy time. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And this offense comes up 1st down, tries to run the football. No answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
A slap in the face. Like,
they made the stop on the return, but there is Laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Huskies moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
No way.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Paul, just short 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
It's not always easy, and it's not always easy to call a basic play on 4th down, but it is when you convert it. You've called this play so many times, had so much success. This was a day 1 install in fall camp. Nice, successful run on 4th down.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky. Well, that didn't necessarily necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Across the 25, he's got room. Bold, and runs through another guy.
Oh, man. Break that tackle too,
Touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
Oh, man, we were down. I just called over. I was like,
down now, back at it. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Shakes off the defender.
No. So, yeah, you crawled next to him, but the pretty nigga was like right at that dude's fucking feet. Like, nigga, just blow it up.
This on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I was on. I was right there. I was
really
on. I was
good
like,
stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They go to the ground. Got some room.
hey, come on, dude. We're friendly. What's the problem, bro?
Big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor.
I already told like, man, he's not friendly, bro. Because he shot me, and I sat there, and then he shot me again, and that's when I fucking rolled out of there. I didn't even shoot him back. He's gonna keep on trying to shoot me? All right.
Team season, and this one is no different. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before.
Come on, guys.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Just a racist, man.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin.
Just a racist. Oh my God.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Washington wants to go quickly. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to beat it away. rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Pressure coming.
Spody. Spody-ody.
Trojans. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
No, he's
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you can get it. Because he was ranked number 3 before he left. No, he didn't even lose today.
Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done.
Something happened.
Last time
He ended up getting
punted away
sim.
from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical.
I figured out his game.
So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the plate.
He did that shit one time against me. I'm shot up the field. I said, damn, how you get the field that fast?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Boundary.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Backed up now here, 2nd and long.
And you can tell they fucking paid phase dude. Oh, they broke that down. They came out with the
Scanning the field, it's caught. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
What are you talking about?
The Huskies heading quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Going to the running game, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Jordan. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
What? I'm on the bounce.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yeah. It was kind of hard, but then he was just saying.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He breaks a tackle.
See you later.
Got the first down and more. Got a lot of room to the right. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You've been fucking running and hurrying up, running and hurrying up, running and hurrying up. That's all you've been doing.
Just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw
Nick,
beyond
are you
the
serious?
sticks. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
What the fuck was that?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Washington right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind
Pick it
them
off.
and pick up the first.
Quarterbacks work so hard on those mechanics, but sometimes things start moving fast and they get away from you.
But it does, and when you get on that back foot, a lot of times that ball's going to drift, and you're not coming through the target, so you're not putting enough mustard on it to get it to finish through your target and the ball to get there in a hurry. So all those mechanics are things you work on, but you're right. When you put a defensive front, it kind of changes that thing a little bit.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Makes a man miss. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now from inside the red zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback will keep it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. On fourth down, going to the air.
I saw him
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try. Looking to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Ooh. We got Singh, we got Malachi.
So the final period starts with a second down play.
No, Michigan got loose.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
My big dog. My big dog. 6'6".
Inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on.
Sit your ass down. Get your ass off me.
Through a tackle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. The give to the lone running back. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Houston had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Right back to him on the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it.
Are we out here?